Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. It's been a while, but we have a giant box of adult books. It really feels like it's been a while since adult books.
Yeah.
I don't know what
we
happened.
took a long break with
a lot of like kids
stuff. And
so I'm excited about the adult books, and I'm Eliza.
Amber.
You go first.
First up is Wilmington's Lie, The Murderous Coup of 1898 and the Rise of White Supremacy by David Zucchino. What? The author is a Pulitzer Prize winner, and this is an account of the Wilmington riot and coup of 1898.
Sounds like maybe one of those like really readable nonfiction.
Yeah, it says it's really unknown to most Americans, myself included. Oh man, it has inserts with pictures. Nothing violent that I can tell, but just like
wow, some old political cartoons. Interesting. This is a very little book by Karen Slaughter and Lee Child, who normally write like big long books. Yeah. So I guess they're working together, and this is a short story that's been published like a little mini. But we have so many fans of both of these authors. I think they will all want to read this.
Well, it's bringing together two of their main characters in like a short story.
I see. The characters meet. Sometimes they do that with TV shows.
I just like really liked the look of this and the feel of it.
I saw you kind of pulled it out from underneath.
Unsolved Murders, True Crime Cases Uncovered. This is an adult book, right?
Yeah. It's like adult nonfiction packaged like a little more friendly. Interesting.
Like more
This is
readable.
like a really big thing now, true crime and podcasts and stuff. I mean, I guess it's always been a big thing, but I don't know. I think
I'm interested.
I really want to do this one. Okay. Perfect Little Children by Sophie Hannah. This has this really crazy premise where it's like, I kind of want to read it. It's such a weird premise. It's like a girl who's like broken up with her best friend, and like years later she drives by the house where she's married and has two kids who the woman met like years earlier when they were like little kids, but then when she drives by the house 12 years later, they're still little kids. Like, how's that possible? But I don't think it's supernatural. Like, I think there must be something else going on. I don't know. Anyways, I'm intrigued to read it.
Anything with weird kids.
Yeah.
Too
And
creepy
Sophie
for
Hannah
me.
is known as like a good, solid writer. So.
Mobituaries?
It's like a pun because his name is Mo Rocca.
Great Lives Worth Reliving. Oh, this is what he does?
Yeah.
He's a humorist?
He's an NPR guy.
Humorist. Okay, so this is supposed to be like kind of funny, but also talks about... Wait, does this just have obituaries of actual people? Death of a country? This is confusing, but it talks about history and stuff.
I think it's just like obituaries of interesting people and things that he researched and wrote about. My guess is he's probably like Bill Bryson, maybe just like an interesting kind of funny writer.
That's a good analogy.
Lisa Gardner, for some reason it's unprocessed. What has happened? And it's When You See Me.
Don't we have that? Maybe we have the audiobook.
I think we have the audio. I don't know. But it's unprocessed, so if we already have the book, we could make the decision to return it. But we will definitely have at least one copy.
The Tenant by Katrine. Engberg.
I don't know. Somehow that title is just really intriguing to me. I'm in like a suspense phase.
It's all suspense. Two police detectives solving a murder.
Fix It with Food. I think this is looking at
I like him,
120. He looks like a really nice guy. Like he just has a nice, friendly face. And the food looks really good. And it's 125 recipes to address autoimmune issues and inflammation, which is a big thing for a lot of people. To fix, you're actually like fixing your health. And honestly, they look good. I do not eat pork chops myself, but oh look, there's a whole meat-free section. Black bean soup. I should make black bean soup. I haven't made it in a long time, and I really like it.
Preston and Child, Crooked River. They always look so dramatic.
Well, they do that thing where like the background is all dark and it's just their faces.
Crime, dozens of victims, brilliant mind.
Jonathan Kellerman, another big thriller guy. He actually looks a little goofy on the back. They didn't get the
he didn't get the memo about all
to
the
look
black
intense.
background memo.
And so he has his detective and psychologist
The Third Rainbow Girl, nonfiction. The Long Life of a Double Murder in Appalachia. Oh, it's the murder of 2 young women and the community that they're in or from. True crime.
A very stable genius. This is a book about our president, a self-proclaimed very stable genius.
Successful Aging, another aging book. A neuroscientist explores the power and potential of our lives. Daniel Levitin.
I like the cover with the tree rings. That's kind of a good image.
I do too.
Blue Flowers. This is like a light, short little book. It seems like maybe literary fiction about a man who's just been through a divorce and gets starts to get letters from an anonymous person.
I saw the word obsession in there, so I'm not sure how light it is. But
It doesn't look light.
J.D. Robb Golden in Death, and we also just got this in large print.
Weather. Oh, this is another little one, and this is by the author Jenny Offill, the author of Department of Speculation.
Oh,
and
her name sounded so familiar, but I don't know that.
yeah, I didn't read the Department of Speculation, but I remember a lot of people really, really loved it. And oh, look, this is about someone who works at a library but has a side hustle.
Don't they all?
As a podcast person. Okay.
That sounds believable.
Yeah.
Charles Todd, A Divided Loyalty, and this is an Inspector Ian Rutledge
Another
history.
popular series. Dead to Her by Sarah Pinborough is Behind Her Eyes. I think we got that book. And so this is another suspense thriller. Oh, look, it says, for fans of Leanne Moriarty, Liv Constantine, and Lisa Jewell. So I've read 2 of the 3 of those. Yeah. It's a little, I don't know. It's about
Thriller.
people getting married and then drama.
So, yeah.
Life.
Imperfect
With
Union.
more twists.
How Jesse Fremont mapped the West, invented celebrity, and helped cause the Civil War. That is a really loaded title.
It's by Steve Inskeep, who's like definitely an NPR person, right?
Yeah, he does Morning Edition.
Yeah. Sounds like maybe similar to the other one where it's like a slightly unknown thing in history that they're making into a readable book.
Yeah, a guy who's an explorer in the 19th century. Yay!
I keep getting the little
So
itty bitty
little.
ones. I love this, like, because sometimes books do seem very long. So I like this trend in little books. And this one's a little hard to see the cover, but it's called Miranda Popkey, Topics of Conversation. And, oh, look, and it compares her to Jenny Offill, who we just saw. They both have little books. So in her first novel, she writes of desire, disgust, motherhood, loneliness, art, pain, feminism, anger, envy, and guilt in language that sizzles with intelligence and eroticism.
I'm gonna take this one. This is just a replacement for The Shining.
So many people read The Shining that it died.
It's a good book. It's worth reading.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this one. This is the sequel, or not the sequel, but it's another book by the same people who did. Remember the one that was
Mother?
like, yeah, will you write my obituary now so I can correct it?
Right.
And this one is, you can only yell at me for one thing at a time. This is about, the other one was about mother-daughter. This one's about couples. And I'm just so excited to read this.
the front. The
Oh yeah, it's like heart. It's like the anatomical heart and the like romantic heart. And they're such a good pair. Patricia Marx and Chast just seem to be working so well together.
last book is Here in the Real World by Sarah Pennypacker.
Wait, she's
That's
a
a wild
children's
name.
author. Is
And it's a children's book.
It's snuck in. It kind of looks like an adult book.
It looks like, I mean, well, in any case, this should be a good book for kids or adults or anyone.
Like the best suspense novels, we have a twist at the end of our video by including a kid's book.
We're all done. That's it.
Bye.